Welcome, welcome everyone. Hope you guys are doing well today. We are going to finish with Love Limit, thankfully. We only have 2 more dates for Best Boy Egan. I am so excited to see what happens. Hello Nimby, hello Funtime. Thank you for stopping by, really appreciate it. Yes, hello. Finally, we're going to finish first playthrough. We're going to get an ending. I don't know what type of ending. Based on the choices I have made last time, hopefully it's going to be a good ending. I so want to marry Egan. He is the cutest boy ever. Bro just wants someone to have fun with. I love how competitive he is with things, so I can't wait to see what else happens. I'm very curious to see what other dates we have. I'm assuming it's going to be like activities outside the house, because like the first one was us making some food together. That was really cute. Then we had a picnic outside and we finally came back home. So we have 2 more dates. I'm very excited for that. The game is created by Wiking Corvid. As always, I have left links in my description. Hello, Emily. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. I might leave the stream because I'm going home. Yeah, it's perfectly fine. I'm glad you get to stop by either way, and the VOD will be up after stream. I have seen Love Bite. I need to add that to my my schedule one day. I gotta figure out when I can play it. I do know a lot of the voice actors are male VTubers I have seen on my timeline on Twitter all the time, so that's very exciting to see. I don't know when I'll be able to play it, but hopefully before the end of the year. Can't really promise anything. I start so many of these games, I have to try and finish them. So today, definitely the plan is to finish with Love Limit. I don't think I can come back and check out the other endings for a long time, because as I said before, I do have a bunch of other games I need to get through. So I do want to continue with Ace Attorney and then the Atome game, Verche, Evermore, because we only did Mathis's route, and I do want to start doing Cian's route. So hopefully next month I can start up with Ace Attorney and stuff like that, and then we'll see. Oh, Red Light! I gotta remember about that one too. Hold on. Actually, let me write that one down. There is so many different indie Atome / romance visual novels out there. It's so hard to try and make a schedule for everything. Like for every month for streaming, I try and put down like a tentative schedule of what I'm going to stream and what's going to be a video, but there's still so many out here. So hopefully I can do that. Let me add that to my notes for Strings of Fate demo, either video or stream. Okay, I got that. But yeah, do have some more demos later for this week. Look forward to those. I have a lot of other things I need to finish up. I keep on starting so many things and never finish them, but there's just so many fun things out there. So I'm trying to keep up with my schedule, so pray for me. Yes, Love Limit. We are going to go ahead and continue. We have 2 more dates, praying for a good ending. Here we are. We are on day 2 of our date. My morning starts off easy and without any interruptions. I sleep in for an hour, take a long shower, then browse the internet for a good while. My peace shatters when I step into the kitchen, full of guests I didn't know we'd be having. Undell is seated at our Are all of them here? Undell is seated at our dining table, finishing the last of a plated breakfast. Nabu's across. Okay, so Nabu's across from scrolling a digital screen from his wristwatch. Oh, his feet are on my table? Well, you certainly know how to take your time. It's a skill our half-wit could stand to learn. Excuse me, Nabu? Your feet. Lynn and I eat there. You know that, right? Like, you have some courtesy not to keep your feet on the table. You got some manners, right? Move them yourself if it bothers you. All right, buddy. He keeps scrolling, so I storm over and tug him off the table. They're holograms? You're out of your damn mind. Or try to. He knew he was a hologram and just wanted me to fumble. My hand phases through him, and his pixels distort before his visit solidifies again. Don't worry about him. He's actually on the mothership. Are you a hologram, or are you actually here? Nabu gives me a hand wave as if to say, see? No harm done. But that's entirely not the point. I don't care if your feet are real or not. Get them off my table. Actually, who let you two into our home? If it's my sister. Of course she did. I did. I made breakfast for everyone because Egan said it would be nice for all of us to formally meet. Lynn gestures to the empty dishes before her. But Endel ate it all. Okay, so Endel's actually here. It's he who's still on the mothership. And we appreciate your gracious hospitality. Do not suck up to her. She's gonna eat that like crazy. How could you eat all the breakfast? The courteous thing to do is have a little and leave enough for everyone else. Eating is the privilege of the victorious. They can't possibly think this is acceptable. I need to do something. Okay, I let them walk over me out of your damn mind. I'm gonna let them do that. Unleash your older sister energy on them? Yes. Okay, I've had it. I don't know where these two learned their manners, but it won't matter in a moment. Lynn, did Egan mention how long he'll be away for? He didn't, but he left because he said there was something he needed to grab. Then watch the front door, please. I need to have a chat with these two. Oh, they can already tell. Oh, we got the flip-flops. My sister swallows as I ease off my house flip-flops. She bails as if she can't get away fast enough. See, the sister knows she has experience having the flip-flops chucked at her face. I wonder how you treated your sister for her to run like that. You need not be curious long. You're about to find out. Though she's never been the recipient of it, as she knows better the moment she feels my aura. Contract violator. Why are you approaching me? Bro doesn't know he's in danger. You... Oh, yeah. Andel is done for. We will not see him the rest of the game, right? Rip to him. Is he good? My morning is lovely, bright and sunny, and it hasn't had any interruptions. I slept in like a baby, took a long shower, and browsed the internet for at least an hour. Did he go back to the mothership? He probably went back to the mothership, unless he's sitting in a corner not wanting to get in my way. I'm currently relaxing in the kitchen, while the ever-so-kind Nabu and Endel treat Lynn and I to breakfast. The welcoming sizzle and the scent of cooking eggs, bacon, and sausages, accompanied by French toast, is amazing. You two are so nice, right, Lynn? Oh, I'd put on the hurt on him, bro, how to make me breakfast? My sister, who's sweating profusely beside me, nods. I can't wait till Egan arrives and sees how wonderful you two are to us. Nabu, I like my eggs over easy. He obediently adjusts the heat. My sister also takes 3 spoonfuls of sugar in her coffee, Andel. Isn't that right? It is. We beat the crap out of this man! Oh my god! Rip to him? I guess, do you not have any technology to help with wounds? Holy shit! Bro, that's gonna take a while to heal. Like a week or 2? Bro didn't even clean himself up. His nose is still bleeding. That is so funny. I like that. Beat the crap out of him. Wait! If Lynn's talking to Nabu about her food, then did we force Nabu to come down for the mothership too? Or we're gonna beat his ass with the flip-flops like we did with Andel? That is so funny. Andel sets Lynn's coffee down gently before her, after adding the instructed amount of sugar. She sucks air in through her teeth upon seeing Andel's sullen face, but quickly coughs to hide it, like, yeah, I don't see anything. Perfectly normal. That's what Andel looks like every day. Those lumps are just natural. He delivers my coffee next, and I take a relaxing, deep sip of it. There's no morning better than this. This is the best game, right? I'm so glad. We actually beat the crap out of these men. Nabu sets a plate of food before Lynn and me. Lottie! Yes, I am awake! How are you? Lottie, I heard you're awake. Egan cheerfully enters through the kitchen door. He plops into the unoccupied seat beside me. My heart does a little flip seeing him. They just look so funny. I'm so happy to see you. Oh wait, I didn't even notice we did beat up Nabu a bit too. I guess we forced him to come down and then we beat him up also. But Ondale got the worst of it. His eyes widen when he sees Nabu and Ondale. You two, what happened? What Exogort attacked you? Go get treated on the mothership. Ondale and Nabu share a look before staring out the window. Did we tell them not to leave? If they out me to Egan, they're in another world of pain. We angered a force we shouldn't have. Thankfully, my polite smile is enough warning for them. What cosmic force was that? You know, if they tell Egan it was me, I feel like Egan would like that. Egan would find it hot that I could beat them up. Does it matter? We lost a duel to them. It matters. I must best this formidable opponent neither of you could overcome for the Oh, buddy, it's me. Ondale sighs deeply. Then we've already lost. Huh? What do you mean? Mew, hello, welcome. I'm a lurk by shower, but I'll be here. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. He studies his comrades, then his eyes fall on me. I swallow. Me? Me? I would never beat them up. Hopefully. Did he put two and two together? I'd rather not apologize, considering how Nabu and Ondale acted in my home. But Earth is on the line. Perhaps I shouldn't have been so rash. I feel like if they didn't like me beating them up, they would have said something, but I'm just that scary to them, so they have to keep their mouth shut. And honestly, Egan would like it. They like the whole having a strong partner who can conquer things, right? Before I catch the emotion in Egan's eyes, he closes them. The smile, what is that? Well, I hope you two learned a valuable lesson. It's healthy to be humbled whenever you drift too close to a solar flare. I feel like he's accepting it. It's like, was it Lottie? Yeah, it was. I can't fight Lottie. All right then. They just got their asses beat. That's fine. We'll consider the lesson masterfully learned, right? Right? Right. Although Egan smiles, both Nabu and Ondale tense. Their combined unease is an additional physical presence crowding the room. It leaves me curious about how exactly Egan leads his fleet. Please, do enjoy your breakfast, Lynn. You too, beloved Lottie. I think beating up Nabu and Ondale has unintentionally made Egan more into me. Like, did you now just realize that, considering we had to beat his ass like 3 times in the first part? I clear my throat, determined to move on. I will enjoy breakfast. But what about you? Have you eaten? He loses all interest in his comrades as he focuses on me. I had a tablet, but I thought it'd be enjoyable to consume solids alongside you this morning. You don't have to. No, wait, yes, let's have breakfast together. Perhaps not, but sustenance tastes better in your company. Lynn's practically feral from glee at Egan's obvious flirtation. His gaze rests on the various empty platters on the table. Unfortunately, it seems I dilly-dallied too long. The food's been consumed. You can have some of my breakfast if you like. I wouldn't dare. We have a whole day together. I don't want you to be hungry. A tablet shall suffice. My hunger isn't like your hunger. I guess that's okay, but I'm still worried. if he won't eat breakfast with me, then whatever date we have today, we gotta either take him out on lunch or some kind of treat like ice cream or smoothies afterward. I think that would work better. Now I want to offer him my breakfast. Hold on, thank you for that. Just have a little bit of the French toast. Can you please eat a little more? I'll be worried otherwise. I hand him a slice of toast, and topped with condiments, sprouts, tomatoes, and one of my fried eggs. Then I remembered how he said solids are a challenge for him. Yet, he's eating. Nabu sets a plate before him, and what I assume is a discreet offer to abandon the food if he needs to. But Egan finishes the entire slice. It's not quite the breakfast with you that I imagine, but I'm glad to be in your company. Additionally, have I assuaged your concern? Partially. Nobody stopped by and applied powder on your food. I have already taken a tablet. It'll be gluttony to partake of another. So I guess the tablet is more sustenance compared to the powder his little guard sprinkled onto the picnic yesterday. Guess I worried for nothing. To an extent, but it was enjoyable. You're one of the few people I've had the pleasure of being fretted over by. Is that something you should enjoy? Do you enjoy someone just watching over you? Perhaps not, but I shall, since it means you care. If I hadn't met Endo and Nabu, I wonder if everyone on Orthon is as blunt as Egan. While we have everyone here, I'd like to offer proper introductions. We haven't yet had the pleasure. Egan gestures to Andel and Nabu. These two are the chief Onthurians who accompany me throughout my travels and conquests. Andel is my faction's esteemed researcher. He represents Orthonian nationalism and is in charge of the seamless integration of the planet's species into Orthonian culture. No wonder he's so unbearable. That's a position of insane authority, and I'm sure he's made plenty of ruthless decisions for the sake of seamless integration. It's his job not to care about anything other than Orthon. But if that's the case, why does he dislike Egan so much? Shouldn't they get along swimmingly, since Egan is constantly securing planets for Orthon? Beside him is Nabu. He's my faction strategist, and is in charge of the general welfare of Orthonians. He's my oldest friend, and his mother is my mother's sworn aegis. Should either of them fall in battle, they fulfill the motherly obligations of the fallen. So, you two are brothers if one of your mothers passes. In Earthian terms, yes. However, there are vastly more obligations following that. Alright, so sounds like Orthian families get about as complicated as anywhere else. That said, Nabu was hostile to me too. I hope he isn't Egan's aegis. You mentioned factions. Does that mean you aren't yet the ruler of Orthon? Oh, I didn't even think about his dad. He is the prince. He's not the king or emperor yet. The title belongs to my father. He instructed all of his kin to explore the vastness of space and prove that any one of us deserves his title. I assume that seat was already yours based on the way you talk. Egan twists his watch around on his arm. Speaking as such is a habit of mine. I love it when he does these little expressions, like this smile is so freaking stupid and dopey, but it's cute on him. A deplorable one, I may add. I glance at Andel, and he clams up. Yeah, you remember the taste of the rubber of the slipper on your face, right? But you two obviously support him. Otherwise, why would you travel together? You're correct about that, Earthian. Andel glares. Leave me out of your assumptions. I'm part of this expedition solely so that neither of them perish. A service I am being vastly underappreciated for, considering neither of them can tell goth powder from Xanath root. You're still burning up over that. Both are white talc powder. They're the same to me. I can kill someone with both. Of course you can. No, you cretins. One is highly volatile, the other is a poison. There's nothing similar about them. I mean, if he says volatile, I'm assuming like it can explode. They're kind of technically can do the same thing, like they have the same results, just goes about a different way. Nabu examines his hands. Ends and means, death is the same, regardless of its specification. You can pretend to care about my contribution. Egan smiles at Ando. Well, I appreciate it. The mothership wouldn't be running without you. The fact you mean that is yet another reason I can't stand you. You've never tried once to do everything yourself, unlike your siblings. Right, siblings! Wait, how many siblings do you have? But based on what Egan told me during our picnic yesterday, he's the most hardworking guy I've ever met. I've absorbed everything you've told me, Andel. I'll know which is right and when it's actually important, since our many arguments will come to mind. This conversation no longer deserves my input. Enough. Egan's rarely lucky. We've seen evidence of that time and again traveling with him. Might I ask how many other people you're fighting for the throne? How many siblings are you going up against? Hold on, let me guess. I feel like if it's a sibling thing, it's either going to be like a low number, like maybe 2 to 4, or a very high number, like 20 plus siblings. Oh, that's so much higher. Oh, it's more people. Okay, so it's not just siblings. 67, if you include all my half-siblings, in-laws, cousins, nieces, and nephews. So he's literally going against majority of his family at this point for the crown. Lynn chokes on her coffee. Undell prints a handkerchief from his watch and passes it to her. I don't know whether it's just gesture from the heart or a consequence of the flip-flop I struck him with earlier, but I appreciate it. That's so many people. It is. And each competitor has their own fleet, with which they're conquering planets while we're bound to this one. So, how many planets has Egan conquered compared to all these other people he's fighting the throne for? Perhaps that's why Nabu dislikes him. To him, I must be the obstacle that's keeping Egan from conquering other planets. Then we ought to finish our business as soon as possible, so you don't fall behind, huh? Me? Fall behind where? She means your planet's seizure count will fall behind our rivals while you frolic on this planet. Egan taps on his watch with a scoff. A digital screen with numbers and a ranking appears before us. The number next to Egan's name spins so rapidly that I can't parse the number of planets he successfully conquered. What I do understand is that his number is over 9 zeros long. How many planets has this man conquered, and how many planets are there out there? Is that going up? But you're here with us. Of course it is. I've taught them very well. He laughs in a friendly way, but I can't shake the feeling that I haven't adequately assessed his character. I assume Egan stumbled into success, but based on what I'm hearing, he's competent. He's extremely competent if he's still conquering planets with him being stuck on Earth. That means he has other people from his mothership doing the work for him. He's basically saying, hey, go out and conquer this planet in my name and you'll probably get a raise, and it's working. Like, does that mean he's number one? He has to be. Part of me wonders if his friendliness, or at least his facet of it, has played an invaluable part in his success as a planet conqueror. He changes the screen with a tap. His image at the top gleams and sparkles, while everyone below him is grayed out. My family may be competing, but they first need a fraction of the skills I have to be considered a rival. Now you know another reason why I hate him. Oh, how can this empty-headed heathen be winning by such a margin? Oh, that's actually kind of funny. So I imagine Nabu and Andel were just paired up with Egan, and they seen how Egan acts on like their home planet, and they're thinking, wow, this guy is not gonna do a lot compared to everyone else. But then Egan just blows their minds and is doing astronomically better than everyone else in this whole competition. And instead of being like, oh, happy and admirable, like, holy crap, he's better than I thought. I actually like him. I should follow him. They're more so of, what the hell? How is this idiot doing so well? I hate him so much. That's basically what it is. If my fleet couldn't do anything without me, then I have to destroy them. If you're incompetent, I have no need for you. Nabu, why are you worried about Egan exactly? He shrugs. Hares and turtles. He's not a ruler yet. The nameplate beneath Egan's amazing score reads, Grivvax. They have a modest 5 planet. Yeah, no one is reaching Egan at all unless they somehow convince all the planets he's conquered to go on their side. That's all? Just 5? Yes. Grievy secured those 5 planets after 30 years of battling a platoon I was training. Egan, wait. Alien years. How old is Egan in human compared to alien years? Because if he could conquer so many planets, it had to be so many years, right? Her squad was such fine practice for mine that I withdrew on the 31st year. Is that the only reason she has those planets? Yes. It wouldn't do to crush her spirit. She's still growing. After 32 years, that's still growing? Dare I ask what comes after her growth? How thoroughly is he planning to crush her once she comes of age? Wait, how old is Grivvax? Egan talks about her like she's a child, although they fought for 30 years. I don't know what face I made, but Andel's staring. Don't look at me like that! See, he's creepy. His ability to delegate is uncanny. Everyone has their place. All I've done is assign them according to their own ambitions. Creepy, overgrown algae. Lynn taps my shoulder and points at my ear. I lean over. What is it? You should reconsider marrying Egan. Go to the courthouse today. You can't... Did she just hear how he conquered all these planets and was like, go ahead, girl, get that man? That's your advice? After what you just heard? Think about this. Even if you only get half of those planets when you... Girl, divorce already? We are not space travelers. Not with that attitude. I'll launch you into space if you keep it up. I believe that concludes introductions on my side. Lynn, would you kindly introduce yourself to my companions? I'd love to, but there's not much to say. My name's Lynn Reeves, age 28. I started a degree in broadcasting, switched to computer science, then dropped out for personal reasons. Lottie is my sister. We lived together since she was old enough to leave home, and I tagged along. She's worked incredibly hard, so I try to make her life She does what? Tries to make her life easier when I can? Lynn, sweetie, you have made my life extremely hard these past few days, especially with these blind dates. I am struggling here. A noble endeavor. Lynn, do you really feel like that? No further comments. I hope you all will treat my sister well. It'll be my honor to do so. And thanks, brother-in-law. Lynn, girl. If we're done playing house, I'm heading back to the ship. I'll join you after I finish these dishes. Thank you! You're so nice at offering to do the dishes. I say that as I threateningly hold up a flip-flop behind his head. Andel crosses to the sink and begins washing our dishes. It's quite something. What the fabled slipper can do to someone who's never felt it before. Nabu, can I join you? I really want to see the ship. You may, but if you attempt to film it, our electromagnetic shield will reduce your cellular device to ashes. Wowee, that's a security measure. I promise not to film, so please, let me tag along. Follow me if you want, but I won't be responsible for sending you home. That's okay, since my home is below yours. Bye, sis. See, I don't really trust her going up to the mothership. She might just talk Nabu's ears off, but that is his problem, not mine. I glanced at the clock following their departure. It's 1 p.m.? Where did the time go? What are today's plans? Let me take a quick water break. So we got a bit more backstory about Egan and his whole home and his little battle for trying to get the throne at his home planet, which I do like. I'm glad we're getting more backstory with him and got a bit more backstory with Lynn. Egan is a lot more competent than I assumed, especially considering how many planets he's conquered compared to all his other relatives. It's just such a huge ass gap. It's very wild to think about, but that just shows how good he is at what he needs to do, and that makes me curious. Was it just how he was raised? Is it a certain thing he was taught when he was a kid? Or is that just his own skill of him just figuring things out? Like, yeah, I need to do this to conquer this planet, and that's it. And it's even more interesting how he doesn't even need to be there to conquer those planets. He just sends out his own team. It's like, yeah, you guys just do this for me and we're square. If you mess up, there's no reason for you to be living. But I do kind of like that. Bro is goofy as hell when we hang out with him, and he's really cute and sweet. But he is vicious when it comes to conquering these planets. He does not hold back at all. And I'm wondering if he's going to still conquer more after we're done. And what's even the point of continuing the competition with his relatives? I don't think anyone is going to beat him anytime soon or even come close to his number, unless someone does something underhanded or has like a big plan in advance. But finally, looks like we're gonna start our second date. It's already so late, but we had to keep it simple. Since we talked around yesterday, let's stay in today. While your abode is beautiful, there's limited room here for competitions. Must we compete today? I figured we could relax. Competitions are integral to my people. I mean, if we're staying, then maybe like video games like Mario Kart or Mario Party, something like that. If needed be, I could make that my victor's demand. I have 4 of those banked with you after yesterday. That number may be higher. We don't have the results of yesterday's cook-off. I place my hand over Egan's, and he pauses. Don't think about that. Well, I understand duels are important to you. Not dueling every day is important to me. Our competitions yesterday were my attempt at understanding you. Could you do the same for me today? He seems nervous, but after meeting my gaze for a moment, he nods. He flips his palm over, gently squeezes my hand, and then releases it. I'm uncertain what relaxing entails, but I shall try it. I promise it'll be as fun as dueling. I'm wary. Following yesterday's forgetfulness, I'm certain I should avoid this relaxing activity. But I want to relax with you. We did that on the sofa yesterday, didn't we? We did, but I wanted to work this time, so try not to think about me. I will fail. You're so cute. You can try again as many times as you like. I do not wish to try that, so accept my defeat in advance. Do you want to think about me that much? The blush, stop it! Can we cuddle? Yes, just cuddle on the couch and then just watch TV shows. If we can watch a duel, we can probably watch like a cooking competition. It's like, the duel is we predict who's gonna win, choose that person, and then whoever person wins, then that person wins. Basically like that. That would be kind of cute and fun to do. He blushes, yet holds my gaze. If the answer is not apparent, then yes, I do. I meant it when I shared that I'm enthralled by you. My face heats up. I can't look away from him. Have you ever heard of moderation? I don't know what to say when you're so honest. Am I troubling you? No? Yes? Well, kinda, but also no. I have conflicting feelings about all the flattery. But I am sincere. Is there a specific way you'd like me to prove that to you? Perhaps it's indelicate, but please tell me what you like. My hope is that I'll grow closer to you if I show you that first. Well, I like that he's honest, and that despite this crazy situation, I feel at ease around him. But in the same vein, how can he like me so much when he hasn't seen many of my bad sides? I feel like Egan does not care about bad sides. He's the type who's like, yeah, that's just how you are. It's fine. Even if you don't like it, I still love you either way. You haven't seen any of the bad parts of my personality. Then, I invite you to show them to me. I've been exceptionally clumsy around you, although I never considered myself such. It's not something I can show you on command. He inclines his head. Then it's my honor to get to know you today as well. Who says it like that, you dork? As you laughed, I'll take that to mean you find me endearing instead of contemporarily socially inept. Yes, that is very endearing. He's just too cute. Humor is good. Observed. I feel like I'm being studied. Observed. He looks incredibly bemused after I mimic him. The longer I stare at Egan, the more I want to kiss him, right? Oh, I forgot Endel was still here doing the dishes! Bro, you ruined a perfectly good moment. Please leave. I shall be on my way. I completely forgot Endel was here. Egan must have too. No need to announce your departure. You could have just slipped out. As a guest, it's impolite to leave without informing one's host. Good day, Lottie. I shall see you at this evening's evaluation. Once Endel walks out, I am tossing that flip-flop at the back of his head. Now that the mood's returned to normal, I should get down to what we're doing. Since there are no duels, I need to do whatever I can to ensure we have another good date. Regarding the cook-off yesterday, Lynn posted everything on the internet, so it'll take some time for them to decide. Guys, just being polite. No, you don't understand me. Endel is not being polite. He's a little shit. He's doing that on purpose. He's like, let me just ruin this moment for them. That's why he covered his face with those damn papers. He's laughing behind them because I beat his ass with a flip-flop earlier. Shouldn't we check what the current tally is? And see all the discourse? Nah, let's wait for the final result. Discourse, as in a social familiarity. No, the definition is obsolete here. Today, people use it for discussions online, typically ones that get out of hand. Or, doesn't quite work as a definition either. Why am I wasting precious time trying to explain the internet to an alien? By the way, I love that I keep predicting who's gonna win in a cooking show off because, oh man, I can never figure out with the cooking shows. I just choose my favorite person and hope they win. So doing it for a date sounds cute. It does sound cute, honestly. I love watching cooking competitions. I am so addicted to them, especially the Gordon Ramsay ones on Hulu. They are the best things ever. I need to watch those with people though. I always watch them by myself. Observed. How should we do this? Relaxing today. What do you usually do? Of the things I do to relax, there's only a few that come to mind that are fun to do with another person. Usually I just... Ooh, watch something? Yes, please, 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 please. What are we watching? I point towards the living room. I typically watch something on the TV and chew through tons of snacks. If I watch something good, we should watch something together and try to see who wins. We definitely should. Actually, I still polish off tons of the snacks, even if I'm watching something bad. I'm familiar with television. I've learned much from that invaluable tool. Why is he referring to the TV as if it's some reverent teacher who's taught him decades of... Oh, please do not tell me. Egan has been taught human culture through the TV. Though after spending so much time here, I doubt I'm destined to meet Goku, Luffy, or Naruto. Oh my gosh. Wait, it would be funny though to watch shonen anime with Egan. Egan would be so full of competitiveness. He'll definitely choose some guy he likes. Egan. Wait, did he? You... I chew my lips, keep myself from laughing. Oh my god, do not tell me he did. Maya asked how exactly you studied Earth. Oh my god, he did. He watched TV. He watched human television to figure out Earth's culture. Oh my god, Egan, buddy. Through decades of media consumption and on Dell's occasional nagging, why? What have you learned? Goku, Luffy, and Naruto aren't real people. Oh my god, he thought anime was real. Oh my god. Oh no. He watched the shonen animes and thought they were real. He watched Where... Egan, where do you think they live? Where do you think the Leaf Village is? Where... Oh my god. Oh my god. As my fleet remains untouched, and Ando hasn't cataloged a single Earthian with extraordinary anomalies, I suspected as much. Wait. What do you classify as an ordinary anomaly? Must we discuss Ando's... Bro, he probably did. He's like, this Naruto fellow. I need to figure out how to find him and compete with him. Bro, the way Dragon Ball has them destroying so many different planets, did bro really... Wait, considering he's an alien, understandable how he does believe some of these things, but that's not true. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm certain he'd chew me out if I dare to ask him, so let's not. I'm so greatly amused that she thought these characters are real and came here. Wait, that is funny. He watched all these animes before he came here, so he definitely thought I could take these guys in a fight. I'm still coming to Earth. Nothing can douse my shut up! Nothing can douse my desire to meet you. How can you say that with a straight face? Would alerting my face shape give my words credence? No, you're good. Don't. He's so stupid. I can't hold back anymore and start laughing. Egan's grin brings out the sprinkle of magenta in his eyes. Okay, let's get back on track. Here's how we'll spend the afternoon. I'll make our snacks, and since you know how to use a TV, why don't you pick what we watch? Oh, what would Egan pick? Since we know he watches shonen, would it be another shonen show, or would it be something different? I feel like maybe something with action he might like a bit more compared to something slower, like a romance drama. Wait, would it be cool to see him watch a romance drama though? I would have giggled through this whole... Bro, the way I would have to be head in hands just trying to recollect myself if he told me he wanted to meet Goku, Luffy, and Naruto. Egan nods and heads into the living room. I pivot towards the pantry. Okay, what do we have to munch on? Do we have food here, or do we not have groceries? About 20 minutes later, Egan and I lounge on the couch with the TV in front of us. He spent a while browsing... What the hell is this? Streaming services Lennon is subscribed to, and settled on a trending show with bright colors called Posterity Cleaning. The hell is that? It has a high rating compared to everything else. Let us observe if it's worthy or not. Prosperity Cleaning? I can't tell if that's a reality show or some drama. Make him watch a murder mystery. Wait, a murder mystery would be good though. We can make it a competition and see who can guess who the killer is. He turns up the volume, and I stuff popcorn into my mouth as the show starts. Oh, it's a reality show. We're down to the wire now. Only 3 minutes remain for our contestants. There's no shot it's actually a cleaning show. Get me out of here. The opening shot shows a group of people frantically scrubbing and folding various fabrics, while others rush back to their tables. My shaking hands execute steps I performed thousands of times. Everything I practice and learn. A single spot remains for whenever I can What is this? I think it's like a combination of like anime slash reality show, the way they have this dialogue. Wait, hold on. The previous dialogue kind of sounds like something my shaking hands step, something like Light would do in Death Note when he has his inner monologues of like, so they have not known my secret plan, all according to Keikaku, basically. A single spot remains for one of our contestants at Kide Academy. And it's called Kide, that's funny. But only those who present their fabrics to the judges have a shot at this. Fold. Fold! I can't mess up now. A young girl with vibrant lilac hair folds fabrics as if her life depends on it. All the garments on her table are startlingly shaped and have jutting angles she's neatly tucking and folding. 2 minutes before the judges come by tables. Who will the spot belong to, everyone? Crisp. Clean. 30 seconds left. Lines. In that time, contestants, step away from your tables. The heroine steps back at attention as the shot zooms out. People at various tables collapse. Others throw their hands in the... That's just how it is, though. When, like, the time is up, there's so many people who just fall to the ground or toss up their hands like, well, I did my best. It is what it is. And our promising contestant who claimed the final spot at Kide Academy is... A sheet billows across the shot, and instead we see the same lilac-haired girl staring up at a massive campus as other students rush past her. I can do this. This is quite something. Yeah, it has drama, I guess? I'm as confused as I am intrigued. That's what it is. You're trying to figure out what the hell is going on. It's so weird, but you want to keep watching to figure out what else happens. It's like when I get those ads for those stupid short dramas with those apps that make you pay for every single thing, and then you keep on watching. Like I got an ad last week about what was it? A girl, she's like rich, and then she has a fiance who's also rich and is the CEO. But this other family doesn't believe that she's fiancés with the guy. And there's this whole big ass drama thing, and it's so stupid. It keeps on escalating, and it's like, just tell them your identity already. And then I found someone who uploaded the whole thing, and it doesn't even end there. It's been like 40 minutes of just dragging on this one scene of them trying to figure out who she really is. It was so stupid, but it actually had my attention. That's what it feels like. The moment the protagonist takes a step forward, another white sheet blows across her, and we transition towards a bright blue sky. I can't tell if this is a reality show or an anime competition like how Food Wars is. The show turns out to be about making different fabrics in the fashion industry and the importance of properly laundering the different materials. So it's like a drama? Like a TV show with actors or a reality? Okay, it is. Okay, so it is like a TV show, not reality. I gotcha. This feels like you made a... Oh, I have not heard that show in forever. I've seen Death Note a few episodes. Death Note, highly recommend it. It's just one of those older animes I definitely need to watch. I hear a lot of people say it kind of goes downhill when they introduce Nier and Mellow, but I still enjoy it up to a point. The protagonist, Tace Lasmond, attends a prestigious textile engineering academy that has both laundry and fashion competitions. Apparently, the school's goal is to give students an irrevocable appreciation for how fabrics come to be. Honestly, it reads like an environmentalist piece disguised as a shoujo anime, but it's fun. So, I give it a chance alongside Egan, who's genuinely engrossed. Oh, he actually likes it. Tace knows a lot about laundry and maintaining longevity of different fabrics and materials. It was a sacred teaching in the rural, self-contained community she's from. She won herself a scholarship to the school after filling in for a friend at a competition they're supposed to participate in. I pity Clydia, since she was originally her spot, but I promise to do my best. No, I can't. I can't say that properly. Pretend I said that in an anime voice. Taste runs into someone, and the camera pans up from her view to a hot man. Yeah. Oh, wait. Rival? Gorgeous and stylish young woman of a clearly high class. She has fierce eyes. Always get to the chip scene and need to take a break and then never come back. And it's the farthest I got to meeting Misa. You gotta go further. It gets so much better, honestly. 100% definitely do it. Oh, funny thing about that. I found a YouTuber who makes shorts of him playing Among Us, but he does, what was it? Voiceovers, like he's Kira from Death Note, about how he tricked all the teammates as an imposter and got all his kills. And it's the most entertaining thing ever. This really does feel like Yumero. It does, honestly. I need to rewatch that now. Oh, she's pretty. That's what you say if she saw you. Shut up! Get out of here, Egan. No. That's what she say if she saw you too. Bro, if someone just kept complimenting me like that, I would be a puddle of goo. I tossed my pillow at Egan. Hey you, where did you learn your manners? Don't you know who you just bumped into? I'm sorry. That sounds fun. Yes, I'll definitely link it to you after stream. Taste falls silent as she stares at the beautiful girl. She admires how stylish she is, or as the camera eventually reveals, the quality of the fabrics her clothes are made of. Hurry up and apologize. You're gawking at Renee Belvedere. Belvedere. How do you? Okay, I'm just gonna say Belv. I'm not reading that whole ass last name. Belva, yeah. Where have I heard that name before? Does her family own some huge textile or fashion company? Or does she donate a lot to the school? Give it a rest, Alani. Alani Nini. Her uniform doesn't have a single crest on it. She must have just transferred here. I'm sorry. If you are, then look where you're going from now on. Archibald? A bullet materializes beside the girl. Oh, he fast. He reminds me of your guard. The sofa wiggles as Egan laughs. Yes, young miss? Help her up in my steed. I don't know if I want to hate her or not. Like, she's helping her up, even though not really. Rena pivots and stalks away. Every step is elegantly animated. Don't you dare forget that Rena let a bumpkin like you go today. The two girls accompanying Rena rush after her. Meanwhile, Archibald, the butler, pulls Taste to her feet. I really hope I didn't make an enemy today. I have enough of my spool this year. I appreciate her word choice. You would, wouldn't you? The rest of the episode plays out, with Taste finding her footing in school. Apparently, she's never been in a formal classroom, so she gets lost pretty often. Is incredibly socially inept with everyone she meets. Whoa, is that genuine bamboo? Huh? It is, but I never expected anyone to notice. I come from a long line of bamboo farmers. I would love to hear more. Actually, if you wouldn't mind, please introduce me. I'm sorry, introduce me to your family? Maybe I will if we get to know one another better. First, who are you? Taze Lasman. It's my first year here, and my first time ever in a building like this. Nice to meet you, Taze. I'm Oratory, but people usually just call me T. It's lovely to meet you, T. If you don't mind, can we walk to class together? I'd love to. The fast friends find out they're in the same class, though it's a funny coincidence. After they spend the episode hopelessly lost on the massive campus. Turns out, T is bad with directions. As a result, T and Taze keep running into Rena and her cronies. However, Taze is happy to discover that Rena is her senior by 1 grade year. I like how detailed we are, though. They could have just done the simplest things about, hey, she got to class, made a friend, and that was it. But they're going into so much detail. It feels like I'm watching an actual episode of an anime. The more engrossed Egan and I get into the show, the less we chat. But simply existing next to him is nice. The opening arc of the show focuses on a design competition. Apparently, students of all grades may enter, so Taste decides to. I'm eagerly anticipating Taste's talents. We don't know how talented she is. All she's done is be focused by materials. That is true. She's only been interested in the different materials everyone has, but we don't know how good she is at actually designing anything. While preparing for the competition, Taste learns that Rena is popular for a multitude of reasons. The primary ones being that her family helps from the school, and that manages one of the largest. That's what it is. Her family's that big. Or, oh my god, yes. If they ever release the Orin High School, the Otome, that would be so good. I think it was released on the PS Vita, so they have to port it over to the Switch in order for that to work. That reminds me. Prince of Titus, the Prince of Titus game is supposed to come onto Switch, and they're releasing the English version, but it's only digital. I had to remember that. I definitely want to stream that because I was so addicted to Prince of Tennis as a kid. That's like the biggest thing I just love so much. As such, Rena is an aspiring fashionista who yearns to know as much about textiles as possible. It's better to avoid her. People suck up to her, thinking her family will hire them fresh out of school, but I doubt it. Is it so crazy that I'd like to become friends with Rena? Honestly, Rena hasn't been as horrible as I assumed, even for like a mean girl in an anime, like the rival. She hasn't done anything horrible besides just be arrogant and then kind of look down on Taste so far. So I feel like we could be friends with her. I'm assuming if they want to go in that route, she's only like that to other people because everyone just wants to suck up to her and work with her family instead of actually be friends with her. So there could be a route where we're friends with her, right? I think that would be really nice to do, actually. What's crazy is that you can't differentiate between dreams and delusions. Rena would never befriend you. Tay's expression sours as Rena's cronies interrupt with a bunch of other students. Oh my god, not so many of these girls. Did we hear that right, Bumpkin? You becoming friends with Hugh? You better stay in your lane. Seriously, don't you two have some of Rena's trash to revere or something? Go away. But there's no law stating she and I can't be friends. Or in high school, host club, Otome would in middle school, holy grail. If I played now, I think I just crap out because thinking back on these boys is so silly now. It's been a while since I've watched the anime. There's definitely a lot of old shoujos I need to rewatch again just because. Like, younger me was super addicted to those. That's all I watched on my computer and read. Definitely need to go back. But yeah, I definitely want to see the silliness of how all these characters were. You need to influence to be to so much as breathe the same air as her. I heard that. Last year, the heir of IQ Fashion offered an entire island for proposing. I'm sorry? Someone proposed to her and gave her an island and she still declined. Would anyone want that? It sounds super impractical. They're of a different world from you, Bumpkin. Leave her. She survived on potatoes and rice all her life, so we can't expect her to understand. Doesn't everyone eat those to survive? See? It'd be a miracle for her to befriend Rena. Or perhaps Rena would do it. After all, you can't write off charity work. The students surrounding them snicker. Whatever, let's just go with Taste. Have any of you tried, I don't know, treating Rena normally? She's just a person at the end of the day. It's just like a bumpkin to think being normal is how you woo anyone. Focus on your competition entry. Don't forget that you'll be expelled if you lose your scholarship. Do we lose our scholarship if we lose the competition or go below a certain rank? We're ready to throw you an extravagant going away party when that day arrives. It's the least we can do, knowing how malnourished you'll be in the backwaters you're from. Jesus! The students around them chortle and wheeze. Why? My heart's already breaking. Then... Egan, it's just she doesn't really mean it. Then why is she smiling? Egan, they're making fun of her. Let's go, Linny. We can use this inspiration to win the competition. Toodles! However, despite rumors saying Rena's design is a sure win for the ceremonial competition, Taste wins instead with her design transforms, telling an entire story the second she washes it. They're still doing the washing part? I lost. People are mesmerized by Taste's work as they can't decode the message of it, and she refuses to elaborate on it to anyone. Her design is quite melancholic compared to her personality. You think so? The colors she used remind me of homesickness. Egan leans forward. I believe your observation has merit. What's strange is that, despite Taste's victory, Rena is the least upset about it. She spends a ton of time in front of Taste's design, so it doesn't look like she's a bad person. Like, of course she's devastated she's lost a competition that she thought she would win, but it doesn't seem like it was because of arrogance. It's just that she really thought her design was good. Now that they're rivals, the two of them push one another, suffering through wins, losses, and clashes of ideals as they showcase different techniques. Wait, what if they kiss at the end though? These two have as many arguments as they do touching moments. That's a typical rivalry drama for you. Taste and Rena face off 5 more times, 4 of which Taste dominates, before she shockingly loses to Rena. Taste quietly leaves the after party for the victors and heads back alone to her dorms, only to run into Rena. Maybe confession, Rena, please, if you want to, come on. You should be at the party. Why are you here instead? Is it to gloat? Your first design was an embodiment of yourself, wasn't it? It was a story about you and your family. How did you know that? The patterns you make, the colors you choose, they all pay homage to the place you're from. At first, I thought it was a calling card, but it's a letter, an attempt to tell them where you are. Which leaves me wondering, how exactly you got here, Tace? No way. How could she know that? I'm right, aren't I? That's why you're making that face, and why you're so desperately weaving your story into your works. At the climax of the plot, we discover Tace's secrets and Rena's. Rena's always been incredibly jaded by fashion. As to her, there's too much waste and disregard. The love of longevity has died. Meanwhile, Tace was separated from her family. She was sent away with several other children to pursue a better life among the changing times. Jesus Christ, I didn't expect it to go like that. So what if you're right? I'll never reach them. Everything I've done up until now is just, it's all... If you say it's all worthless, I'm never going to forgive you. Your work brought color back into my gray world, so don't you dare say anything bad about it. Ian and I are on the edge of our seats as the two girls exchange shouts and tears. You'll find them. No, I won't. You will, because I'll help you. What kind of person would I be if I didn't help my friend? Rena. Egan inclines his head. Please be friends for a long time, you two. Bro, he got so invested, but I am too. Just friends. Come on, there's no way. Not with that level of devotion. Do we see it? Do we see it? Earthians must see things differently. Friendship often trumps romance on Orthon. Really? That's fascinating. Moved by Taste's story, the two become a duo and work together on Rena's graduation project. I never thought T's family would let us harvest from their fields. My family's done everything to get their materials. Rena tucks down her hat in the vast, beautiful cotton field she stands in with Taste. Things I should apologize for, come to think of it. If you've turned over a new leaf, I think that'll do. T always said she wants her family's materials to go towards a good cause she believes in. The girl's power through grueling months. Taste will model the outfit she helps run our craft. Look at you. Do you finally stare straight ahead when you walk? Because I used to watch my shoes, but now I don't want to. No, that is romance. What do you mean, friends? No, get out of here with that bullshit. Because I don't want to look at you. That is romance. You cannot tell me that. She doesn't look at her shoes anymore, but she just looks at Rita. Taste, you've really changed. If they don't make out or kiss or confess or something, I'm gonna be so pissed. The date rapidly approaches, and their competition for the ultimate graduation award is fierce. Usually, students can't leave campus or travel even when they're on break. Why does the academy have such terrible rules? All Taste wants is a chance to reunite with her family. I'm fired up, but Egan's uncharacteristically silent. Right, this is Yuri bait? No, do not give me that. That whole shouting scene had me going. Like, please, no. Please, at least after the competition. Please, please, please. Fortunately, grads and their project partners are exempt from the academy's no travel rule. Then the day arrives. No matter what happens today, I'm proud that you are my partner through all of this, Taste. My only hope is that I won't be a burden to you. You never were. For so long, you've been my you've been my strength. Following a passionate hug, Rena steps out onto the stage. Her dream-filled footsteps stalk away as two other sets approach. Oh no. Don't tell me. What? Not the damn cronies! Get the hell out of here! You think this is it, huh? That you got into everything you wanted. Eleni and Nini step before Taste backstage. Not only are you a bumpkin, you're also determined to be an eyesore. All I want to do is help Rena. And you can. Oh shit, Egan, wait, Egan, wait. Oh my god. Egan might actually destroy my TV. Egan shoots off the couch and clutches his head when Eleni shoves Taste. No, she has. Oh, please do not hurt Taste, please, please. How unseemly. It's unforgivable to injure one's competitor before a fair fight. Taste is wearing massive heels, and after the two goons wander off, she winces as she tries to stand. From beyond the curtains, Rena finishes her introductions. All Taste needs to do is walk through and show off the outfit she worked so hard on with Rena. Taste tries to stand, but fails. I swear, don't do this to me. Do not do this to me. Warrior Taste, you can't be defeated like this. The silent crowd begins to whisper as nobody comes through, despite Rena's words. Rena, please, wait. Is Rena gonna think she betrayed her? I can't bear to watch the screen, but I don't want to miss the shining last moments of two brilliant young women. Taste tries to stand, and despite all the wincing and tearing up, she gets to her feet. Her first step is a limp. There's a flashback to the moment she shared with Rena, where she mentioned she always looks forward now. Flashing lights blind me as much as they do Taste. She proceeds forward through the immense pain, but her gait isn't as picture perfect as everyone else's before her. There in the light, for the audience and us viewers, her imperfect self stands on the stage instead. She does the best she can, until Rena takes her hand and eases her burden. When they exit the stage following the ordeal, is bitterly silent. The outfit they put together is a mess. The display of it on stage is even more so. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I ruined it. What are you talking about? You were amazing. That you were here at all, that I had anything to look forward to was the amazing part. Rena. I wanted to win, so more people could see your design. But we still have done that. I don't know if you guys heard my brother just yelling just now. I doubt there's anyone who wouldn't watch our spectacle. Have you seen us? We're breathtaking. Once Taste is seated, they embrace each other amid tears and await the results. Well, all of the amazing talent we saw tonight, our judges in the audience engraved just one in their hearts. So, is he good? He's playing a game with his friends right now. That's the only reason why you ever hear him yelling when I'm streaming. So, it's with heartfelt glee that I welcome our Renner. Yes, let's go! Rena and her model, Tace Lasman, back to the stage. Egan and I cheer like idiots in front of the television. I high-five him like it was our personal victory. Following their win, Tace can leave campus and travel with Rena to her hometown. What the hell do you mean? However, crushingly is gone. No, they fought so hard. What do you mean after all this, her hometown is just not there anymore? Oh my god, are you serious? The land was bought up by massive conglomerates, and hideous factories stayed in place where Taste fondly grew up. Nothing left but steel and concrete. I hate everything! Season 2? Season 2? She's devastated and loses all hope of reuniting with the family she left behind. The experience is enough for Rena to finally understand the destruction corporations have on people like Tace, and it spurs her into action. This isn't over, Tace. Don't give up hope. You hear me? I promise we'll find them. By the time Tace graduates, Rena has established herself. She returns to the school and starts a new brand together with Tace. Bro, do they get together or not, though? They cast the brand worldwide, using Tace's old calling card in secret hopes of finding her family. The final shot of the series shows an older woman with features shockingly similar to Tace. What do you mean? That's how it is! Did they not kiss? Tearing up, and she holds a garment in an old thrift store. What do you mean? When she runs out the door and calls out to other family members, I sniffle. Egan dabs at his eyes, passes me tissues for mine. We're shoulder to shoulder on the sofa, using one another as support. Oh, come on! What? I got so invested in this fake show! Oh my god! Wait, I need something like that though, damn. That just makes me realize I need to start reading like mangas and manhwas again. I have not been able to read those in so long, but I need something just regular. I just need shoujo again. Oh my god. That shit had me so locked in. What do you mean? Oh, can I get more Taste in Ridna, please? We need them to make it right, even if it's just a short like 30-minute or hour thing of it, please. Like, make a small spin-off. I need more of them together, y'all. Why did I actually get so invested? Oh, that's actually good writing. If I got that invested into a fake show, they put so much more detail in it than I assumed, honestly. It was oddly good for something I thought would be a complete joke. Considering they crafted fabrics for the bulk of the runtime and designed in the remainder of it, quite. By the way, congratulations on successfully relaxing. I grin as Egan shakes his head. I was far too engrossed in their drama to completely relax. It felt as if I was with them. He has a mischievous smile, so let out a fake groan. Guess we're watching another show? The horror. I'm so glad the date went good though. Is it already night? Before I know it, the day's gone by. That was not relaxing, bro. Yeah, that one was like, that had me, my adrenaline pumped up, trying to figure out what the hell is going on next with all the drama. Once again, I've enjoyed my time with Egan enough that I lost track of the time. Does he have to go back to the mothership? The glow of the moonlight coming in from the windows holds the darkness of the living room at bay. Egan's comfortable on the couch, under the blanket we're sharing. Cuddle session? The comfortable rhythms of his breaths and the gentle heat of his skin are both so soothing that I'm afraid to call out to him. I don't want to break this tranquility. He must have hundreds of tasks that need his attention, yet I don't want to send him away. I wonder if this is how Lynn felt while our schedules didn't match while she attended school and I worked. No, it's not the same. I've only known Egan for 2 days. I shouldn't be this attached to him. Normal people don't do that, but it's fine because Egan is hot and charming. Yet, normal people wouldn't have an alien invader trying to romance them in the first place. Seems like you're thinking about a lot. Yeah, I guess. You were a lot closer before. What happened? I smarten up because I'm getting attached to you. But I can't exactly say that. There must be a more delicate way. Especially since our mate on Earth. I shouldn't send him mixed signals. I mean, what's stopping us from marrying him after all 3 dates and just going with him to conquer other planets? I got too hot. Don't mind me. Are you still hot? A little. Then, would you come over? I'm freezing. Bro, the way your body is emitting so much heat. You are? Wait here. I was just the way I'm about to slap myself in game, cuddle up to this man. I push off the couch, but I'm tugged backwards. I fall into something warm and solid. Egan's beneath me, his arms enclosed around me over the blanket. This was thank you, Egan. I'm so glad bro just took the lead here. Thank you. He's hotter than me, almost feverishly so. I thought you said you were cold. I was. Your warming effect was instantaneous. I might text again when I would have gotten the right. Bro was like, why'd you get so far? Oh, well, I'm kind of cold. Can you come closer? Like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad. He doesn't expect me to believe that, right? There's no way he was cold, which means he pulled me over here because I wonder what you're thinking. Unfortunately, I discovered some time ago that telepathy is a miserable talent to have. Have you been reading my mind these past few days? No. I had Andel steal away all of our technology that allows such things. I'm curious because your expression is so serious. Well, don't be. I was wondering if you had a good day, is all. I did. It was fantastic, once I overcame my unease. Now, what were you really thinking about? That was all. I see. Then I shall believe you. Once is a fluke, twice is the truth. That's such an odd phrase. I suppose it is, but it's a personal philosophy I've followed all of my life. As I'm doing well, there's no need to change it. His hand strokes my lower back. Girl, if you do not cuddle into this man. Say, what do you think you'll do after you leave this planet? I am not making it miss you. Shut up, I can't. Hey, serious answer only. We've known each other for 2 days. It could have been 2 minutes, and I'd say the same. If I recall, I did as much following our this stupid ass face he makes. I love them. I need a sheet of all of his expressions. Whatever you ate that made you so weird, you ought to avoid it from now on. He laughs, but doesn't last as long as usual. His crimson eyes are dull. When I leave, I need to secure the throne. Aren't you gonna go home? I haven't been home in so long that I may accidentally conquer it without knowing the earth. Hello? Has that been that long? Are you serious? If I want to go home, I have to win. Otherwise, my parents will send me out again. My heart aches. Why do you look so troubled? Because you just divulged something unbelievably sad to me. Is sad the term for it? When I originally departed, I was furious. Who wouldn't be? How old were you when they tossed you out into the vastness of space? I won't say. I think you'll look sadder, and I prefer to see you smile. Hold on. It's not a cat, it is. Price! Price, did you drop something? Bro, really? Oh my god. Cats. His palm comes up and caresses my cheek. Goosebumps travel down my arms. Don't be sad. It's the first law I'll change once I'm the ruler of Orthon. If you have something that important to do, you shouldn't be hanging around with me. I'm nobody. I appreciate it if you don't speak ill of my favorite person. I'm quite smitten with them, so who knows how I'll react if you keep it up. Come on, enough. You can't mean that. Who made that rule? Why can't I? Because we barely know each other. It's been 2 days. Then, if I place you in cryostasis and wait several years, would your opinion differ? I feel like he would. What did you just say? I think I heard something incredibly unethical. His thumb passes over my cheek. If you'd like a serious answer, then I don't know what to tell you. I'm fond of you. I want to embrace this feeling that I've never felt before. You're neat, Egan, but I have a life here. Lynn's here. I need her as much as she needs me. You and I are gonna part ways. But is that enough to keep me wondering for the rest of your life? My hands shake. I'll wonder about you if I don't at least try. I'll wander so much that I may subconsciously pilot my ship back here. Faced with that longing, the pain of parting, for me, is but a momentary wound. My heart races. There's nowhere else to look except at Egan. He known what that longing is like, since he wants to return to Orthon so much. I've lost count how many times he's shown me his heart in the time we've known one another. He's lovely. I'm sure a bright future awaits him where he rests on the Orthon throne, the very place he's been longing for since he was cast out from it. Which is why I should firmly reject him. That way, there's nothing left in the vastness of space to distract him from home. I open my mouth, but my lips quiver. I've told so many people off over the years. Hell, I dealt with Ando and Nabu this morning. Compared to that, this should be child's play. And yet... Egan's soft lips kiss my forehead. You don't have to answer. I'm selfish in ways you haven't seen yet, so it's better if you don't. But... He squishes me closer. I mean it. Don't say anything. My fist clenched as I drop my head against his chest. You're terrible. How can you say everything you want to, but I can't? Because you have to play with my heart a little to save this planet. My head snaps up. Egan's smile is as radiant as the first day I saw it. This is the danger of relaxing. I told you many things I haven't spoken of in ages. My apologies for that. Let's head up for today's evaluation. He releases me and moves off the couch. His retreating back is regal and broad. It's meant to carry all of Ornthon. The soft click of the door separates us. Perhaps. That's why he stared at Tase's struggles like he did today. That silly program unintentionally hit close. Oh, shit! Now that I think about it, yeah. Oh my god. That little show we watched is so much more brilliant now. Tase tried so hard to work and get back to her home. And that's what Orthon is doing himself when he's kind of scared. If he goes back home, it just won't be there for him anymore, or they won't accept him. That hurts. Oh, man. That little TV show had much more to it than I thought. Jesus. For a while, I sat up on the sofa, staring off into nothing. It no matter how much blanket I bundle myself in, the cold persists. By the time I wander outside, the only ones left to greet me are handsome alien A and B. Good evening to you two. You look miserable, Earthian. Do I? Is it that obvious? Gee, thanks. Do I? Think about how you feel coming here each night to be graded. Orthonians are constantly evaluated. It's strange to us that you don't have that constant here. I feel exhausted hearing that. Please, just beam me up. I'm tired. Unlike yesterday, Ando, Nabu, Egan, and Lynn await me. Has Lynn been here the whole time? Sometimes I wonder. Yeah, he is a colonizer who has over like 9,000 planets under his control, so... And it's like, when he does that too, it's kind of like, I keep all the strong people. Whoever's too weak and dies, it's oh well. We kind of forget about that sometimes, but it's fine. He's a cute alien guy. It's fine. Sis, there you are. Girl, what have you been doing the whole time here? She bounces over with Andel in tow. I explored the spaceship today. Can you believe it? I saw so much cool stuff. Wait, is that a smile on your face? Andel showed me everything. He puffs out proudly. Oh, you had fun, did you? That's fantastic. What happened to you? You look super pale. Girl, I'm trying to figure out, do I want to continue loving not Andel? Do I want to continue loving Egan, or do I gotta send him back off to space for his own good? I'm just... tired? She frowns, but leaves me unaccosted. I promise we won't keep you long tonight. Egan approaches the familiar podium and hits various buttons. The screen materializes before me. Lynn gasps and grasps my arm. She's vibrating with excitement. That's so cool! Andel, the announcement, if you would. Today's amendment score for day 2 of 3 is... The numbers shuffle around with incredible speed. The end shows a 0. The second column is another 0. Number 1 falls in the final spot. Another 100! Bruh, this kills me. Egan's really enjoying his time with me, but it's like, if I really go forth and continue to see him, I can't really stay on Earth, right? Because he has a whole, like, empire to rule once he takes the throne again, once the competition ends. Don't do that to me. Don't make me make these choices, even in fiction. I've achieved another score of 100. Yet, unlike yesterday, I feel a strange emptiness at that perfect score. 100! Oh my gosh! You're amazing, sis! Congrats! I'd like to thank you once again for a wonderful day. Egan, can we... My apologies, but I cannot escort you home this evening. Oh, Egan definitely has some feelings about us. Our whole conversation back on the couch. I feel so bad. But he still gave us the 100. Like, he's not putting it against us. He's like, he understands why we feel this way. But he still wants some distance for now. This hurts, actually. He's too... Besides, like, taking over all these planets, he's so cute and kind and charming. It cuts me more than anything else that could have happened at the moment. Actually, if Ando had vaporized me, I think it would have been kinder. Nabu approaches Egan and brings up what seems to be emails on his wristwatch. Now that's your focus again. I have several matters that require your attention. We'll head into my office. He takes several steps with Nabu, then glances back. Have a good night, Lottie. I'll see you tomorrow. I watch Egan until the interior doors of the spaceship cut him off from view. Sis, are you alright? No, I feel so hollow on the inside. I'm just gonna go ahead and sleep. Congratulations on surviving your second day, Earthian. Though you seem to have some grievances. Like what? She already says she's tired. Wouldn't you be if you're in her position? You made a valid point. Dealing with Egan on a daily basis is quite draining. A good evening to you both. I wish you a safe return to your abode. He beams us down. Lynn and I land on the sidewalk before our house and walk up to the front porch. Sis, are you really okay? You aren't your usual self. I'll be okay after some rest. I push inside our house. Lynn follows. Hey, don't walk away. I can tell something happened between you and Egan. I don't want to talk about it. Can you please just leave me alone? Sure, anything you need. But know that I'm here for you, okay? Yeah, thanks. I disappear upstairs. Once I'm in the safety of my bedroom, I slump before the door and draw my knees against my chest. My heart feels unbearably heavy. We had so much fun today, and yet here we are. Is this really the right order of things? Egan must have known what I wanted to say. Hell, I know what I wanted to say, and yet I couldn't. I must be the biggest idiot on this planet. My goal is to hang out with Egan sincerely, enough that Earth is safe from his conquests. I shouldn't get distracted by anything else. We already feel we having a little crush on him. No, I won't. Tomorrow I'll be over these silly feelings. I need to get over it, like I've gotten over so many other things. But my chest hurts all the same. Jesus Christ, man. Is it the next day? Let me save. All right, I think I'm gonna actually end it here. Oh my God, why that actually hurt? Like, we had some cuteness and I was like, hell yeah. We have some more fun with best boy Egan. Hold on, options. Oh, wrong thing. Return, title, return. I wanted special features. CG. The CGs we've unlocked so far. Just look at best boy. I'm just gonna put him right there for us as I talk. But my God, why the date too? We're doing so well. And then just the ending of us kind of coming to terms with like, after all of this, Egan's gonna have to leave and we gotta stay on Earth. Even though we're doing this to make sure Earth doesn't get conquered, make sure Earth doesn't get conquered. We're starting to have some feelings. We're actually enjoying being with them. It's not an obligation just to save Earth at the same time. Oh man, I am not looking forward to what our last date is gonna be, because that shit is going to hurt so much. I'm really curious to see what kind of ending we'll get. We already got a few before. Hold on. Achievements. How many endings? There are a bunch of endings, as you can see in the game. We got the first one. Basically, we left the restaurant and we did not see him conquer. Which is this one? I think that's another one. And this one we ate whatever Egan made and we just ascended to the celestial realm. But yeah, that one hurt, but I really love the fake show that they added to this. And I didn't even realize it kind of does show a bit about Egan's relationship with the MC. I need more of this. Yes. Definitely next week I'll be playing the last day, date 3. I'm looking forward to how this will end. It's been so cute so far, despite the heartache, but I cannot wait to get more Egan content. Next stream should be Wednesday, same time. I'll be playing the demo to the game Cyber Paranoia. It is a new visual novel. I think it just got released a while ago and there was an update. I think it's originally a Chinese visual novel. I'm not sure if there's romance yet. I haven't checked. But basically you need therapy and they give you this cute little therapy robot and it looks like you can kind of dissect him, question mark. Like some of the images I've seen, you can kind of go like, I guess, in his circuitry or mess around with his body. So I'm looking forward to that. I really like the art style. The robot they have is cute as hell. I need my own one. Oh yeah, that's it for today's stream. Hope you guys all enjoyed it and I'll see you guys all later. Bye bye.